Family, friends, and strangers, welcome back to another edition of the Whiskey Wasteland. As always, my name is Adam, and I do lovely whiskey and lovely bourbon reviews. So, I hope everybody had a great 2017 and especially a very Merry Christmas and are having a great start to your 2018 year. With that being said, again, for the new viewers, thank you for joining. My name is Adam. What we're going to do here today is we're going to review a pretty special brand of bourbon. If you can't tell by the horse here, you will soon find out what this is. And we will nose, we will taste. We'll also look at the color before we do the other two. Now, with that being said, that's all I have for the opening, guys. Again, if you are an older subscriber, I do thank you again for tuning in. For the new people, come hang out, subscribe, like. We're here to have fun. So today I have Blanton's. This is the single barrel bourbon. So we are going to get into this. This was I believe there were two in the store. I bought them both. I don't see this very much, surprisingly, where I'm from. As you can see, I am from this city and state here. So, hey, it works out. So, this is by the Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky. Blanton's got started in 1984. And actually it was launched in 1984 under the guidance of the distillery's master distiller, who also happens to have his own brand of bourbon, Elmer T. Lee. And it was the first modern bourbon brand marketed as a single barrel bourbon. The original brand name was Blanton's Single Barrel Bourbon. And that's all I have. Price point on this, you can get yourself a 375 milliliter for around $30 to $35 in Kentucky usually. Anything bigger, the 750 milliliters is probably going to run over $65 plus. This particular bourbon is aged for 6 to 8 years under the mash bill number 2, which is the higher rye content that the Buffalo Trace Distillery uses, which is a 15% rye content, if I am correct. I am pretty sure that is what they use. The ABV on this is going to be 46 and a half, which makes it a 93 proof. And I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, and we're going to, actually I'm going to read the box first. I'll let you guys just kind of take a tour around the box. I do apologize for any other background noises or anything. I'll read this to you guys. And it's really cool box here. I like the style of it. It's got the bottle on the corner there. It gives it character. So right off the bat, when you do open this, just like this, you see the little iconic horse and jockey. And being from Kentucky, I know exactly what that is. That is the Kentucky Derby. And of course it comes in the nice heavy glass. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let me read the box to you. It says, the finest bourbon in the world comes from a single barrel, and it is never blended with whiskey from any other barrel. That is the way Colonel Albert B. Blanton first bottled his private reserve bourbon nearly a century ago. And that is the way Blanton's is bottled today. It is a costly, painstaking way to produce bourbon. For a bourbon's peak maturity varies from barrel to barrel, and only a master distiller can determine the exact moment the whiskey has extracted enough flavor from the wood. Thus he vigilantly monitors each barrel until it is aged to the perfection and is deemed worthy of the Blanton label. Very nice. That is why our bottle carries no age statement, just the hand-marked information you see here, which I will show you on the bottle. And that is why Blanton's is to bourbon what the finest single malts are to Scotch and rarest cognacs are to brandy. A sour mash whiskey of a body, bouquet, and character unequaled by any other. Blanton's is available in limited quantities at select stores. Yes, it is. It is pretty hard to find, even here. And it just says the original single barrel Blanton's Kentucky single barrel bourbon whiskey. Blanton's Distilling Company, Frankfort, Kentucky. BlantonsBourbon.com is their website. And Blanton's is a product of the U.S. of A. And that's on the box. So it's got a little booklet here. It's got on one side, and it's not your average paper. It's kind of flexible, almost like a thin cardboard. Pretty interesting. So we've got Blanton's, the original single barrel, and the finest bourbon in the world comes from a single barrel on the other side. Pretty cool stuff. So I'm actually going to read this because this bottle here is one of a kind. It says this bourbon whiskey dumped on 11/20/2017 from barrel number 381, stored in warehouse H on rick number 7, individually selected, filtered, and bottled by hand at 93 proof. That's just so cool. It also says each bottle is recorded with the master register at Blanton Distilling Company. This registered bottle is number 128. Just really cool. This is really cool. We believe this is the finest bottle of whiskey ever produced, affording you extra flavor, bouquet, and character. And I'm gonna have to go out and kind of tell on myself. I did buy a smaller bottle of this, and I tried it, but I don't think it was the real flavor. I know it wasn't a fake or anything like that, but it just didn't. It wasn't what I was expecting. So hopefully in this bottle I get a lot more. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm going to show you how to open this up. It's really, really cool. So it's got two little tabs here. You pull one tab and you tear it this way. Then you pull the other tab and you tear it the other way. And if you all are familiar with, say, Maker's Mark, something like that, this wax comes off. And it's just kind of a waxy little content on there. I will be keeping this bottle. This is an awesome bottle. And if I'm not mistaken, this is made out of 100% pewter. If anyone else knows exactly what this is, please comment down below. I've heard this is 100% pewter. So if that's not true, please correct me. I don't care if I'm wrong. I just want to know exactly what this is. It's heavy. It's a very heavy whatever it is. Very heavy. And I apologize if you guys hear my cat. Also, for 2018, we are not going to be using the God Bourbon glass anymore. We're going to be using the official taster glass. So let me stand up and show you what I got for Christmas. I got a God Bourbon Louisville, Kentucky shirt. Pretty cool, from my mom. So shout out to Mom, I know you're watching. So let's go ahead and give this a pour. Just enough to look at the color and nose it, and taste it. Seal that right back up there. this will be a great conversation piece at the new bar. We're looking to get into a new house where I will have a 100% wasteland all to myself, and my wife, of course. She's allowed in there. But it's going to be a part of our little bar area that we're going to have, and I'm excited about that. So I'm just letting it breathe a little bit just to get out of the bottle. Alright, so let's look at the color here. It's actually pretty light amber. I'm going to put it up to some color. That's pretty light. Guys, I wasn't expecting light color on this. It's almost like an apple juice, maybe a little darker than an apple juice, but it looks good. Got some good legs on it. Alright, let's give this one a nose. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of sweet vanilla. Not too many baking spices in this one. Maybe a cake, like a vanilla cake. I'm getting, as I'm talking, the smell in my nose. Like a vanilla cake. It smells really good. Maybe some cherries. Definitely a sweet. You can kind of get the alcohol in the back of the nose. But it smells good. It smells really good. The legs on there are kind of dripping. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but that is good stuff. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and give this a good old Wasteland taste. Solid. Very solid. Very solid. I will say it's good. It's a good solid single barrel bourbon. However, the hype on this, I believe, is a little too much for my taste anyway. This will be one that is put away as a, you know, a conversation piece. It will not be an everyday sipper. I will not use it for that, being that it is so rare, the rarity of it. It's good. It's very good. I did not get into the taste of it, so let's go ahead and give it one more taste, and I will get some notes in this tasting. Sorry. It's smooth. It's very smooth. To be a 93, I don't know if it's just because it's a 93 proof, and I'm used to the kind of 100 proofs and up, or if it's just that smooth. You don't get much of the alcohol burn, even when it's about right here. You don't get that. Almost getting like an apple pie. Let's try one more time. Apple pie, some dark cinnamon, dark fruits, little tobacco, leathery. It's got a good finish to it. It's got one of those leathery, one of those leathery, good finishes to it. It's good. It doesn't hang out too long in the palate there. Once you kind of, get your tongue moving around in your mouth, it's gone. It's good. I like it. It's good. It's got a good, smooth, sweet, yet kind of a dry, leathery finish. It's very complex. The more and more I sip this, the more and more I actually do like it. However, like I said, it's not going to be an everyday sipper. I don't think I would stand in line for this like I have some of my other ones, but it is good. If someone offers it to me, I will take it 100%. So for a rating, I'll give it an 86 out of 100. It's good. It's not my favorite, but it's good. It's a solid product. And it's good. It's a very good, complex bourbon. That's what I've got. So it's just cool. The story, the little horse, it's more of a showpiece, really, than the average, I don't think, honestly, I would pay any more than what I paid for this 350 milliliter. I think it's a 375 milliliter. That's what I would spend on this. I would not buy the 750 milliliter just for the fact that it's good, yes. However, $70 is a little rich for my blood anyway. I didn't even pay $70 for that Stag Junior that I reviewed. So, and I love that. So, an 86 is a good score. It's a high B, and it's a good, solid bourbon. It's a good product from Buffalo Trace. Again, Buffalo Trace is good. It's just a good brand. So, with that being said, guys, I just have a few little closing announcements. Of course, as always, thanks for watching. Leave a comment below. I don't really have any other big announcements that I can announce right now. I do have quite a few things in the works, and you will see that here in the near future. If you are new to this channel and you like what you saw today, please hit that subscribe button. Share it, comment. I do have a Facebook, and it has been updated to The Whiskey Wasteland. The, one word, whiskey, one word, wasteland, one word. The Instagram page, all lowercase letters, the_whiskey_wasteland, all one word. Separating, obviously, the underscores. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. 2018 is going to be great for the Wasteland. I'm so excited for things that are to come. Please stay tuned. I promise there are big things coming. And that's it, guys. Reading my little notes here. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Till next time, cheers from Wasteland.